Jamb and Waec government students, this is for you. Today we are going to be treating the key differences between communism and communalism. Now before we continue, just subscribe and follow so you can be updated in my next video. Now let me do the explanation like I'm going to explain to the level of your understanding, and you will generate a definition for my explanation according to your own understanding. What is communism? Communism is when means of production and distribution is totally owned and controlled by the government. Don't forget this word, totally. That means in a communist state, we don't have individual ownership of business. The aim of communism is to eliminate any individual ownership. Means of production and distribution like school, hospital, etc. is totally owned and controlled by the government. You can never see a private person controlling a school or hospital, etc. Everything is totally owned and controlled by government. Even there is nothing like Dangote in a communist state. Rice, cement, macaroni, sugar, etc. is owned and controlled by the government. And the aim of communism is to achieve a classless society. That means no differences between the rich and the poor. Everyone is equal. You know, when you have a means of production and I don't have a means of production, that means you are rich and I am poor. But in a communist state, there is nothing like rich or poor. Everybody is equal. Why? Because the government owns everything. That means in that communist state, government owns everything. Nothing like this particular production is owned by Lagbaja, this one is owned by Dangote. No, everything is owned and controlled by the government. State that is very close to communism is China. If you go to China, all means of production and distribution is owned by their government, not private individual. So China is very close to what we call a communist state. Now, what is communalism? Don't forget, we just finished explaining communism. Now we're about to explain communalism. What is communalism? Communalism is just a collective ownership. That is, we are just carrying the sense of community. We do everything together. We share thoughts together. We all have say together. Now, where they are practicing communalism, instead of one person making a decision, no, we make the decision together. That is community. Communalism. Anything we want to do in a place that they are practicing communalism, we do it together for the growth of individual and mainly for the growth of the community. In a place that communalism is being practiced, that doesn't stop you from ownership, control of your own business. That means you can own your business, but you still carry that sense of communalism. That is, you do things together with others for the growth of the community. That doesn't stop your own private business. I can own a business, you can own a business, he can own a business, she can own a business, but we still do things together in common just for the growth of our community. That is communalism. What is the key difference between communism and communalism? Don't forget, I said communism, no ownership of business. No, everything is owned and controlled by the government. And communalism, you can have a business, you can be a private ownership, but we still do things together and I cooperate with others for the growth of our community. Everything we do it collectively for the growth of our community, but that doesn't stop me from owning a business. Communism, means of production and distribution, is totally owned and controlled by the government. That means in a place they are practicing communism, you can't just wake up one day that you want to start a business. No, it is owned and controlled by the government. All businesses and production is owned and controlled by the government. But communalism, you can own a business, but you still share some thoughts, do some things in collectively with others for the growth of your community. I think we have been able to achieve the key differences between communism and communalism. If truly you understand, generate a definition for my explanation in the comment section according to your own understanding. For your Jamb and Waec, I will be teaching you government, literature, English, CRS, and more. Don't forget to subscribe or follow and also like and share so you can get updates on my next video. Thank you.